Hello and welcome in. This time for real, we should have the audio. I'm here to form with the real Invictus. This the grand finals of this EWG League Group C playoffs. You love to see it. The lights are bright, stakes are high. The road ends here. This is the EWG Grand Finals. It all comes down to this best of 7. I'm Deform.
And I'm the real Invictus. And 2 squads, 1 shot. No bracket resets here tonight. It's Sinslayer Academy looking to complete the perfect run against the relentless warriors from the lower side, Dfuze Gaming Blue.
Let's start with the favorites. That Sinslayer Academy squad. This is their first season in the EWG. They've been taking it by storm, making their name known. They backed by the powerhouse. Oh, my bad. Backed by the powerhouse, the Sin Org, a name we see every finals. This is the Sin's 4th grand finals appearance in just 3 seasons. They're sitting on a 1-3 record in the finals, though. So tonight, can they make it 2 and 3? They're gunning for that second chip. A lot of that credit goes to those captains, G-Man, Camp, and New Blood. Those are those coaches for this squad. They brought structure and identity to a team of raw talent. The system only takes you so far. It's the players that carry the torch on game day.
Starting with the captain here, The Rock. The Butcher is coming. He's the main AR, the head anchor, the calmest guy in the lobby. He's in the clutch moments. 1v2 this season. He continues to be the team's compass constantly, and we are looking for him to do the same here tonight.
Then there's that vet, Crazed. They call him Unk for a reason. He's been scrimming X-Pros for 11 years ago, and now he is going to be one of those stars we gotta look out for. He's back in form, flexing in the AR spot with the nasty positioning, laser pinpoint accuracy.
Next up is the wild one, Frammy, known originally for his AR play. He made the bold switch to sub this season, and it's paying off for him. He's the voice when it comes, yelling dead every single time he gets a 3-piece, hunting for them as well in the map. You gotta look out for his name in the kill feed. It is gonna be there and active for sure.
Then we go to Cubes, that Hill Kitten for the squad, entry sub, OBJ, Menace, and Avad Fiend. He's always watching. He won't drop a 40 bomb, but he'll give you a minute 30 in the hill, plant bombs, no hesitation. Eat up all the scrap time. He'll do the fundamentals to get you that dub.
And undefeated at 5-0, they've reverse swept, clutched up, they've stayed icy all the way through this bracket. The chemistry, the grit, the game plan, it's all clicking here. Now they just need to finish the job and clutch up the win tonight.
Yeah, and we go to that Dfuze Gaming squad. They're the grinders, the fighters. They fell to that lower bracket. They've been torching their way through that 3-0, 3-0, 3-1 to get all the way to this grand finals.
This team's got grit. They've played more maps, seen more looks, and had to adapt every step of the way. They've eliminated top-tier teams just to earn the shot at this grand finals tonight. That gives you an edge. You're warmed up, you're tested, and you're ready to go for this one, and you have the momentum on your side.
They know exactly what it takes to win. Game plan's locked in. We have to play together and correctly as a team, retake kills, regain after losing S&D rounds, keep good comms, and most importantly, win spawns in the HPs, especially on that vault. That was a quote from that squad. They know what they need to do. They are locked in. They are ready to go for tonight.
That's it. That's all it's going to take. Solid comms, full trust, tight trades, and the mental resilience to make a mistake against a team like Sin. You're going to pay for it. But if Dfuze executes cleanly, this series could be wide open for their taking.
Yeah, don't sleep on the individual firepower either. They got multiple playmakers, any of whom can break a map open.
Epic in the S&D, the mastermind. He is feeling it, and he can take over the entire map by himself.
Got Anarchy and Nuss, absolute respawn monsters. These two can swing, pacing, flip spawn, stack kills before you can react. Droopy, the all-mode threat. Doesn't matter if it's control, HP, S&D, he's going to pop off. He's going to go huge for the squad.
And top to bottom, Dfuze is a dangerous squad for sure. They're playing as a unit, and they've got the clutch gene to match it. If they start hot, we could be in it for a long haul, a classic series, if you will.
Exactly, and that's going to be then we'll go to the map set. Let's break down that best of 7 for tonight. Going to be red card HP map number 1. Then, go ahead, Invictus. Tell us what do you like about that map 1?
I think the map 1 hard point, being red card sets the tone, and it's fast, rotation heavy, a brutal in the scrap play. Dfuze settles map 1. If they steal map 1, momentum could shift instantly here for their squad.
Then we go to that dealership S&D map number 2, tight quarters. It's going to be fast. You're going to be flying at each other. We'll see who can take that. Map control. Oh no, could be a huge moment for Epic to make a statement.
I think we go back to a double vault here for map 3 and 4, a control and hard point going into it. I think this looks more in favor of Dfuze Blue, but really it's to see who's done their homework here on this map for sure. Who's done more of, the control of pacing in the map, and who's better at the SMG battle at this point. That's really what it's going to be like. And you can go ahead for the next ones, I guess, here.
Yeah, then we got that Hasi S&D, Hasi control, a double dose, and then finally that Proto S&D map number 7. That's pressure packed, endurance tested, no mistake territory. We'll see who can mark their place in this EWG Group C finals. So we talked about these squads. The side of the Sin Slayer's been torching that top bracket. The Tasmanian Devils, if you will, have not fallen 8-0. We're here. They're looking to end a perfect debut season. Sin Org chasing its second ship should be a story of dominance.
And standing in their way, of course, is the side of Dfuze Blue, a team that has come from the trenches. The fighters who have refused to fold. They've survived it all, and now their four maps of greatness starts here. This is the EWG League Grand Final. One last series, one championship. Let's get into it.
Yeah, and we should be getting into it here shortly. I'm excited for it. Should be a banger of a series. We gave you that map set, red card dealership, vault, Hasi, Proto. What more could you want? This is going to be a real test of that map pool. What do you have in store? How well have you scrimmed? How many of these maps can you actually play well? Because a lot of teams, they sit down, they know how to play 2 HPs really well, 2 S&Ds, and 1 control. You try to get those with the vetoes. You try to play those your best. Now, you got to play more than that. You got 2 HPs, 3 S&Ds, 2 controls. You really got to have your map set down, defined, locked in. We'll see who has been tested more, who's more practiced. But early predictions, way too early. What do you think, Nick? What do you got for us? Who you got taking this, and how many maps?
I mean, I think I have Dfuze Blue in this one. Coming from their, lower bracket run, they've had more of these maps in their pool as well. Red card hardpoint is going to be our map 1. I think this is a battle-tested ground where both teams have to rotate heavy, and if they don't, this, like Sin Slayer, could be very, very underwhelming in this first one for sure. We know that their rotations are good, but are they good enough to compete with Dfuze Gaming Blue? That's the question here.
That is the question. We'll see if they can do that. I will happily take the Sin Slayer Academy. I've casted both of these squads. They are both phenomenal. It should be a great series. We are loaded into this map 1, so we should be getting into it here in just a minute. And my goodness, you got to fry out early. You don't want to have a slow start here. That would be the worst thing going into a best of 7. You don't want to let that momentum get away from you. Away we will go into this map number 1.
We start on the POV of the Butcher Common. He is a guy that is going to be holding down these long angles for the AR position. They do see the breakout here on the side of Frammy. He's taking a 2 here, and that is going to be a big break here for their side.
Yeah, that's going to be early time. Going purple. 10 seconds already acquired for that Sin Slayer squad. Going to be trades in the feed. 2 down from each side. The Butcher coming. Going to be this ticket side. My goodness, Anarchy. Going to be that mid door. He gets taken down. Craze now. Looking for it. Butcher coming. Able to take down 1, 2 for Cubes. Great in the feed. Going to be going purple. Who has the early rotations to P2? Looks like the side of the Sin Slayers. You got that backstage side spawn for now. You want to keep that. You're going to be feeling good from this P1 to this P2 rotation.
It does look like Dfuze Gaming is going to be breaking out here a little bit onto the P2 side, but they are not getting any of the kills as of now. And it's unfortunately going to be a big break here for Sin Slayer as they do try to break this out, but Anarchy picking up a big one on Hill to make sure his team gets a little bit of this time, but it's instantly broke back for the side of Dfuze Gaming Blue with Anarchy breaking the Hill again. Nuss on the outer here looking for these kills inside Hill. Now the Hill pops in favor back to Sin Slayer Academy. This P2, just another jostle for positioning here. We saw it in the P1. It's just who's going to control the map early. That's really what we're looking here for, as it does look to be in favor of Dfuze Gaming as of now. But it could flip any second now here, as especially we get a Hill switch over, and the time is going to Sin Slayer, but the rotates are in for Dfuze.
Yeah, and that's great out of the side of Dfuze Gaming. They rotate early towards that P3. They're able to hold a lot of that P2 time as well. They're only down 15 going into this early. Anarchy going to be this top stairs side. We'll see if he can get anything. He's going to be playing for the Freddy's corner. Able to get one. Can he find the second? He will not. The Butcher going to take him down. Epic Crazy on the time. 1 and 5 for now. Not great from him so far, but looking for more. He will go down. One of these Sin Slayers breaking in, but that's going to be trades on trades time. Still going blue. The lead change is in. 56 to 50. Going to be the score line. Cubes able to take down one. The top tier side. Looking for more. He will go down, but that will be 2 from the side of Sin Slayers. Make it 3. Farmy with the 2-piece. The old time. Looking to go purple. No, Anarchy breaks back in. Looking for more. Can you find the last player close? But you got to worry about these P4 rotations. They're going to be popping here soon, and the Sin Slayers all over it early.
And for Dfuze, it has to be a back play here. It's unfortunate that they don't get any real initial time here. They do have the lead, but P3 is where you see teams try to hold it down. P4 and P5 are also crucial points here. That P1 and P2 being a little more of the jostle for positioning. We are looking to see Dfuze try to break this out. This is going to be the hard break for them. This Epic Crazy guy is trying to make a route in the top hedges. He gets one. Can he get any more? He cannot onto point, as it does fall in the purple's favor in Sin Slayer's Academy. And there's one player just looking to try to break, and it is Nuss. He's in here again as another kill goes his way. Make that 2. Hill pops in favor of Dfuze Gaming Blue, but it might be a little bit late as the rotations are in for Sin Slayer Academy. They are already rotating to this B-bomb control to make sure that they have the back here.
Yeah, and it's been a breaking type of game. Just both sides able to break in. That's why we are in a deadlock, almost dead even. Early time not defined yet. Farmy with a great one there onto Epic. Looking for more. Just going to be this mid-ticket side. A 2-piece for Farmy. Time going purple early. You're going to have some split spawns here. 64. Who is that? That's Nuz on that flank. Going to have to read him out. He's going to be playing behind. He will get red. The Butcher able to take him down. Now you know everybody's front should be able to find these kills. If you are the Sin Slayers, you should be able to collect more time here. Craze going to be looking that long side. Able to take down one. A 2-piece for Crazed. He's going to back everyone down. You just got to find the time. Crazed will go down. So still white in for the time. Going to be a dead even game so far. If this is any indication of what we've got for the rest of it, my goodness, should be a great one.
For sure, and you gotta think about the game clock here, as a lot of time is going white for both sides. So it isn't, unfortunately, still in the lead for Dfuze Gaming Blue. They are in the lead here. Sin Slayer has done a lot to try to make this competitive, and another 2-piece here from Cubes as he does finally get taken care of. But a fight here with Anarchy, he does get finished off. It is going back and forth on the kill feed here. And unfortunately, I do believe this P1 is going to be going in favor of Sin Slayer. But finally, a break here for Dfuze Gaming, and it is going to be good time as they are looking to track up this time and stretch out this lead a little bit more. This is the first time we've actually seen a team control a hill in this point, in this map so far. It is very back and forth, so we hope that it continues one way or the other, as it does look to be opened up again. Epic Crazy Guy, I do believe that was actually Droopy in the kill feed, getting a big two-piece there for his team.
That's great out of Dfuze Gaming, able to take so much of this P1 time, what's usually so mixy. They're able to collect a lot of it. They're able to get most of that flat control, able to get these kills going early into this P2 as well. It's gonna be who has these spawns. Last time the Slayers had them but couldn't break in, so it didn't really matter. Epic Crazy, going to be playing this flank. He will get red. He will get taken care of. That's a big kill over towards that stage side, though. That's going to secure those spawns. No, that's going to be some parallels coming towards the backside. Craze looking to flip these, able to get that kill onto that, to Nuz on that top stage side. Now Craze, the flank man, can he find any more? Going to be able to get a second, looking for the third, just looking for this man on time. Does he know he's in the corner? He will not. He will go down. What will this timing be like? The Butcher goes down as well. Dfuze continuing to collect this time. That's going to be maybe some body shots there. I'm not quite sure quite yet. I don't want to make it too early, but Nuz, he will fall. You got the rotations going towards this P3 as well. You got the time. You're looking great if you are Dfuze in this map.
Definitely so. I mean, with the lead that is stretched out here, Anarchy already on the rotations. Do they read this guy Cubes coming from behind them, as Cubes does pick up a big one there onto stairs. He knows one more player is here. He's waiting for his team to break this together as an AR and SMG duo. It does look good so far for the break, as the purple does go into the kill feed and on the time. This is going to go their way. P3 being another big hill we talk about. Ooh, that's a crazy angle, as it is a crazy check angle there from Nuz, as he's trying to get the kill out, but he can not unfortunately connect onto it.
Looks so good for Dfuze there. Had those early rotations, but the Sin Slayers just come through, mop everyone up, able to collect so much time. You will get the end here if you are Dfuze. No, going to be the Sin Slayers. Doing it one more time. Nuz, the last man here, able to take down one. Can he find any more? A two-piece for Nuz. Can he find the third? There it is. No, not quite. The Butcher able to take him down. 12 seconds to play for. Droopy going to be able to collect this time. Now we got to rotate over towards that P3 or that P4 stage side. Will be the Sin Slayers there early, but we've seen the rotations don't mean anything in this game. It's just about the breaking. Everyone able to break on this side. Great shot from Epic on the flank. He will go down. Epic 11 and 21. A slow start from him will be the worst in the lobby so far. On the other side, nobody positive from the Sin Slayers, but yet they're still keeping up. Only a 30-point difference in the feed. They're collecting this P4. Droopy, some wallbangs trying to come in. Won't be able to find it. Now he will. My goodness, there's me. Then that will be the time going blue. That will be Dfuze able to hop on that, and we will still be vying for position here. We will see who can come out on top. Looks like the Slayers going to be collapsing. Will they be able to find the kills? They will. Time going purple. 18 seconds to play for.
As it goes back here again, we just look at the kill feeds here. It's going a lot of in the way of Sin Slayer Academy. Just not a lot of hill time in favor of them. These breaks at the last second for scrap time are happening pretty even, but it is going more in favor of our alpha team, or the Dfuze Gaming Blue.
And that's going to be purple time once again. The Slayers making a little bit of a comeback here. You're only down 40. You only need 30 from Dfuze, though. They could easily win this. They just need to have a break, but all of the kills going purple, going the way of the Slayers. They are looking to hold it down, looking to come back in this P5. Will they be able to do it? Going to be Anarchy. This ticket side, he will fall. Gonna be a pinstripe kill feed for now. Time going white. Number 64. Nuz able to hop on. Can he find the kill, though? He will not. That's going to be Crazed coming out on top. Time going purple once again. Going to be 225, 206. There's 15 seconds to by far. Anarchy able to take down two. That's gonna be the Butcher. Able to get a quick trade there. My goodness, back and forth. Only 10 points difference going into this next P1. You've come back. If you're the Slayers, we'll see if they can finish it out.
I hope that these guys have a little bit of heart in them, as this game is driving us closer and closer to a tied game, but it is going to be a break for the side of Dfuze Gaming. They held down this P1 very well in the last rotation, but they do break back as it is a back and forth again. These kills matter now on Hill more than anything, and it is going to be the side of Dfuze Gaming Blue having control of Hill. Sin Slayer does get a double there. Make that a triple on Hill to take control of time. It is 248 to 222, and it unfortunately looks like we only need 2 seconds here for the side of Dfuze Gaming Blue. This has to be the big break. It's a two-piece here for Epic Crazy Guy. He gets on time. Only 1 second left up here for them. This is going to be breaking out into a P2. Rotations have to be in here for Dfuze, and they finally take it on the P1. Dfuze Gaming Blue taking our map 1, 250 to 231.
And that was absolutely back and forth. The side of Dfuze Gaming, you got an early lead. You were able to hold out that lead. You were able to hold on. The side of the Slayers, you came back. I mean, you fought really hard. You were able to come back, make it a really close game, but that was pretty dominant from Dfuze Gaming for the most part. They were able to break in almost every time when they wanted. So we'll see if that continues to be the case. Epic Crazy, a slow start, but they still were able to take the dub there, so it doesn't really matter. He had that big two-piece at the end, so big from the side of Dfuze.
Alrighty, so I mean, we look at map 1, it is Dfuze taking it, but we could be tied up here going into our map 3, because this is a very close back and forth fight for both teams so far. It is made it very interesting in the first one. We're going to make sure we go look at stats here for a little bit. If you could pull those up, maybe. Oh, there it is. I just want to make sure we look at these stats here. It is Epic Crazy Guy not doing very well in the kill department, but you look at his hill time. That's what matters in this game mode. It doesn't matter about kills. It matters how much time you have on the hill. He's doing very well at that aspect of the game. Unfortunately for Sin Slayers, this is just not what they wanted from their opening map. It is unfortunate, but it does look good here for Dfuze Gaming Blue.
Yeah, we look at that scoreboard. It's the Butcher coming the only one positive for his squad at 24 and 23 for the side of the Slayers. Farmy close to even, 32 and 33. But on the other side, we look at the Dfuze Gaming Blue squad at Droopy, 33 and 25. Nuz, 33 and 23. You talked about how you need to have the people on the time, but you also got to get the kills in order to get there, and Nuz and Droopy doing exactly that, doing so well for their squads, able to secure those rotations for them, able to fly over to those next points. So great out of them. Now we got to talk about this map number 2, Dealership, S&D. The favorites, if you're Sin Slayer, you dropped this map 1. Not feeling good. I mean, you played pretty well, nothing to hang your head on, but on the other side, Dfuze, how do you think they take this momentum into this map 2? Are they feeling great going in?
Well, the interesting thing here is I do believe this is one of Dfuze's best S&D maps, so this is going to be a hard start, I do believe, for the side of Sin Slayer. They have to come out shooting, and if they don't, and it's not going to go their way. And we do look for this Dfuze Gaming team to try to make sense of it, but they look unbeatable in this map for me. It's a SMG heavy map. Their SMGs usually fry here. They've worked really hard to be a pretty good team, like not even pretty good, a very decent team at this map for sure. It's hard to say which ones are going to be in favor here. If Sin Slayers come out shooting, I do believe this could be a map win for them, but it could be a back and forth like we saw in map 1. And if that happens, it's going to have to go for Dfuze because they know what it takes to clutch these ones out.
Yeah, they do, but I mean, this Slayer squad, you got players like Farmy. He's that SMG. He plays really well. I'm pretty sure is the SMG, maybe not, but I believe he will play very well in this. We'll see who has the pre-nades, because you got to be worrying about that over towards that A-bomb site. Going to be those cars lining that backside. If you got those nades down, you can really back up that defense, get to that A-bomb for free, get that bomb down early, and then you just have so much to work with there. A lot of advantage. We'll see if who can do that better. But for the most part, I feel like this is going to be a defense-heavy type of map. I just feel like dealership kind of plays like that. But I also think that it's either like slam or be slammed. I've rarely seen a round 11, at least in this league, but maybe I'll be proven wrong. We'll get the distance.
I mean, I've seen some interesting ones for sure in different leagues where teams have fought back and clawed their way back from a 6-1 deficit on this map. It can happen, but it has to be a team from the beginning that's ready to claw back, that's ready to go in. And if this happens quick for a dealership, I think this side for Sin Slayers does not look good for the bounce back.
Yeah, we'll see if they can. You definitely don't want to go down 2-0 in this series. You want to be able to bounce back here in this map number 2. We are loaded into it, I believe. So we should be getting underway here in just a second. But Sin Slayers, you need to bounce back. If you're Dfuze, you win this one, and you're going to be feeling really, really good going into that map number 3. But we will see who can do what, who will be the difference maker. My goodness.
See COD. We can't see COD.
We are blind here for the casters, but that's all right. We will get into it as soon as we can. Hopefully, on your end, you can see, and we will be casting here in just a moment. There we go. Now we're away. 3 plays 3. We'll switch to a player. That's going to be Cubes planting that bomb for us. Will be the side of the Slayers on that offense. Going to be putting that bomb down. Gonna have to worry about number 8, Anarchy. What would this timing be like? Crazed going to be looking that backside. Anarchy just going to be able to get out with his life, play it for a second. How will they elect to retake this if you are Dfuze Gaming Blue?
That kill mattered right there for the side of Dfuze Gaming Blue, as Droopy does pick up 1, making it a 2v2. This looks a little more doable, but do they read this player in Cubes in the back spawn? And they don't. Now Droopy left in the 1v2. This is the guy that you would want in these situations, but he has to get this first one, and he cannot, unfortunately, clutch it up. Round 1 going to the offensive side. It's going to be Sin Slayers Academy taking that first one for us.
Yeah, and that's going to be the Sin Slayers 1-0. They have bounced back very well in this map too. We'll see if they can continue. I thought it'd be a defense-heavy matchup, but they proved me wrong. They say we'll take the first offense right out the gates. We'll come away with it, go up early. Now we'll see if they can string together a defense along with it, but going to be the side of Dfuze Gaming Blue on that offense.
Look how they break out here. They are going to be going to this A side, it looks like, as trophies are out. So it's going to be a nade check for sure. Trophies out on both sides. This is going to be a little bit harder to do for the side of Dfuze. Now their trophy is gone. Unfortunately, this has to be a retake with the guns. 1-for-1 trades do happen, leaving it in a 3v3 as a stun check comes in into the back of dealership. As a kill goes for Nuss's way. He's currently 3-1. Now he has the SMG as well in hand. Anarchy getting traded out. Now left in the 2v1 for Crazed. Can we get to his POV? See what he tries to break out here.
Yeah,
he is flanking here.
Flanking. He's going to be trying to play that backside. Will he be able to get this bomb? That bomb will go down just a little bit too late from Crazed. A technical 1v3 for him. He's on 3-0. Looking to make this happen for him. He'll have some time to play with, but he will go down. That's going to be Dfuze Gaming Blue answering with an offense of their own, tying up this map number 2, 1-1.
Yeah.
And great job by Dfuze Gaming. Very patient after this bomb plant. Just sitting back this car's side. Just making sure they know he's got to push to them. Making sure he plays that way. We'll see if he can. We'll see if the side of Sin Slayers can win an offense now. If they can continue this offensive battle back and forth. Offenses reigning supreme so far. Going to be the side of the Slayers going this A side once again. They worked so well for them the last time. Will they be able to get the bomb down this time though? We'll have just one player. That's number 4, the Butcher, watching your back, making sure no long flanks come in. Crazed, everybody just shouldering this side, looking for any information you can. The side of Dfuze, so patient. We'll have a player that vent side What will that timing be like? Will he elect to chow? He will back up instead. I'm going to be going down. Oh, the wall bangs are in. Epic crazy on a 3 spree. 3 and 1 for him. Looking to step up in this map 2. Had a slow map 1. He is shooting now.
He's definitely the guy that steps up for this squad in the S&Ds. So we look for him and his POV most of the time in these S&Ds. He might not get the kills in the hard point, but he's gonna get him here when it matters in the S&D.
Going to be some more wall bangs from Epic, just trying to find anything cute. Able to get a trade there. Going to be a 2v2 after Epic gets that kill. Still on a 4 spree is Epic. Thinking about hitting this vent side. No, they're going to elect to go towards that back. Oh, they're going to try and pinch here. What will this timing be like? Just going to be playing very slow. You got to push, though, if you are Dfuze Gaming. Maybe just waiting to see if anybody gets overzealous, if anybody pushes a little too far. Epic, you're so close. Can you find him? Able to get the first kill. That'll be Droopy falling. Epic crazy. What else can you find? Able to take down, not able to take down one, but Anarchy with the trade coming in. He will get the defuse, and Dfuze Gaming able to take the first defense of this map number 2.
I mean, we look at Epic Crazy Guy getting a 3-piece there to make sure that this happens for his team. Like I said, he's one of those guys that we call out in the S&Ds. He's clutching up. He almost gets a ace there in that round. Unfortunately, can get the last kill, and Anarchy gets it for him.
Yeah, and great retake out of Dfuze, able to play that man up very well. They were working on that pinch, very patient out of them. Epic just able to get through for the free, able to find that kill. Now we'll get into this round number 4. Will be Dfuze on this offense once again. They're gonna elect to go this A side. Anarchy going to get pushed up, going to be the front man for this squad. The SMG in hand. What can you find? Oh, that stun going to hit you and your teammate. But that's all right. You got some time to work with until the Sin Slayers rotate over. Now they're going to be flying at you. Who will get the first blood? Who will get the kill? Craze, some shots down range. Nothing to show quite yet. Going to be a little bit, maybe you back up if you are Dfuze. Just think about it. Just trying to see what they can find, what information is there. No, they're just going to elect to play here very close and crazed. Able to take down one, enough shoulders, and you will get caught. That's exactly what happens. Epic Crazy looking for a trade. Starting to get pushed out. He will go down. 2 down. Make it 3 down in the feed. All up to Nuz. He will be able to get one. So going to be a 1v3 situation, and he gets taken down. Perfect out of the side of the Sin Slayers. They play that so well. Going to be 2-2 from them. The Butcher able to get this last kill. I don't know if that is Codcaster being broken or if it's actually him, but we able to get the last kill. You just wait them out. They shoulder a little bit too hard, able to get that first kill if you are crazed, and then you just collapse on them.
It has to be a good defensive side here for the side of Dfuze Gaming. Like I said, if this is a back and forth, it could go in favor of Sin Slayer Academy. S&Ds are more in favor of the team that is willing to be more patient. But right now, it's looking like Dfuze Gaming is going to be the more patient of the bunch as the rush does come out through mid for the side of Sin Slayers. They are trying to get this bomb down here on the B site. It is going to be a hard take as a 2-for-2 trade does happen. There's only 2 players left up on either side of the map as the bomb is going to be down. The kill does not, unfortunately, go his way for the bomb, but he does hop off of it. 1v2 here, and it cannot happen as Sin Slayer Academy take this round as well, moving their lead 2-1 as it is 3-2 here for them.
And that was great on the side of the Slayers. They were watching over their man planting, able to get that kill. The guy hops the window, and you take him down before he can take him off. And then the Butcher just going to watch over his boy once again, able to get that kill. 7-2 so far from the Butcher, the star for this Slayers Academy in this map 2. He's on a 5 spree. Should have that RC car to work with if he wants to use it. But now going to be Dfuze on the offense. You can't let him get 2 rounds in a row. How will you elect to hit this last time? So patient on that A side, but it didn't work out for you. This time, just going to be sitting your back lobby side, giving up so much pressure. We'll see if it works out for him. Cube's able to hit a stun. He'll know that they are there. Just going to be playing this mid side on that 5 spree still. Wants to play his life. Just wants to see if somebody will run forward. Looking like They're starting to check that A side. You got number 6, Droopy, over there. Number 5, that bomb carrier, leaning that way. But they might come this mid side. Did he spot him? I think he did. So that's information for both squads. They know where one player each is. And then Cube's going to be just looking for more. I mean, nothing going down so far. So patient from both of these squads. From the side of the Slayers, this plays in their favor. Still got 40 seconds, though. Nuz able to take down Crazed. Cube's able to get a quick trade onto Epic Crazy. We'll be back and forth. 3 plays 3. Going to be the bomb down. You will have to go collect that. You'll know this player is the top office. You're looking for it. You spot him out. You'll know one is going to be that A zone. Cube's on. This is his go button. He won't spot that player, though. He will go down. Going to be man advantage once again for Dfuze Gaming. Crazed. Looking for these players coming out this office side. Can you find it? Bomb going down that B side. Going to be the 43 seconds to play with if you are the Slayers. Now you're on opposite sides of the map. Do you elect to play together, or do you try to play that pinch? Craze just going to be on that long route, just waiting to play with his teammate. Farmy going to back up, say, wait for me. I'll wait for you. Just come here, then we'll slide shout this out. So we'll see if it works out for them. 2 plays 3, 25 seconds. It wastes a lot of time to do it, but sometimes it's necessary. You got to hit the go button. Can you find these players? Craze checking all his corners. Cubes jumps out. He goes down. Craze able to find one, though. Gotta be the trade. 13 seconds. You gotta fly. You gotta go. Craze will go down. That's going to be Dfuze Gaming Blue answering. That will be 3-3. We're all tied up in this map number 2.
This is again, I said it again, it's a very back and forth here, and you really, when these happen in these S&Ds, you're not going to know which team is going to come out in favor. You know, we get kills that go the way of Dfuze in that one, and then the last one, we get kills that go the way of Sin Slayer. You just need to find the kills here early, it looks like, for the team. I wonder what the first blood percentages are going to be for both teams, because it is very back and forth for first bloods.
Yeah, it's going to be...
we open up.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it,
As
Nick.
we open up into this defensive round for Dfuze Gaming, it does look like an offensive push here to the A side, as a check does come in from Farmy, and he does get the pick on the Epic Crazy Guy. He knows that he likes to play in this top offense. That is a good pickup here for them, as Nuss is by himself in this back bar position, and he doesn't get the kill. He spots out 2 on the death cam for sure. His team, knowing that this rotate is going to be happening, I do believe Bomb is with them, so this is going to happen here at the B site. Anarchy on the long flank now. We are looking for him to open up with some kills as he picks up 1 with a crazy jump now. It is going to be going his way as the SMGs are out, and it is unfortunately left up into Anarchy as he does pick up another one. He could, this is a theoretical 1v4 here as he has the 2 kills from the start of the round, but Bomb is down. These players are playing pretty separate apart. He's looking for the 1v1 chows. That's really what is going to have to happen here, as the spot out is not going to happen either side. He's not going to hop on Bomb first. He knows that one player could be here, and this Sin Slayer Academy just slowing it down and taking this round for them.
Yeah, I gotta point out that kill from, I believe it was Q's onto Nuz. That was just disrespectful. He slides and plays his life so well, turns on him, gets the kill. Nuz, I'm not going to let that one go. You had to have that. You had so many shots into him, and you got disrespected there. Going to be the Slayers up around 4-3, 9-3 from Cubes. He has been the best on the side from the Slayers this time. Looking to continue. Going to be Dfuze on this offense now. Going to be an A push once again. Last time, able to take him down after too many shoulders. Dfuze so patient on their offenses. Sometimes it's worked out. Sometimes it has just led to an absolute domination from the side of the Slayers. Now we need to butcher some shots down range. Nothing to show for it quite yet. Epic Crazy trying to fire back. Can't find anything. Just going to back up his groupie. Just make sure nobody's on that flank route. Everybody being patient. Everybody just going to be waiting for these cars to blow up. They'll see how these trades play out. 4 up, both sides. Who gets the kills? Tell me, Nick.
I think this has to be a rotate here for Dfuze Gaming as we look into what's going on to this round. There's only one player at this B site. If they get this kill at B, this has to be the go button for them. Especially now. Look at this rotation here as Cubes does pick up 1, though. This is unfortunate here for the side as Nuss gets his trade out. Knowing that there could be more players here, he spots the shadow out. He knows that 3 players are here now. Unfortunately, Nuss gets another one. His teammate getting killed in the back. And all of this team from Sin Slayers just kind of wraps around the kills now. And that's exactly what they're doing. Sin Slayer, once they get the first pick here, they are just holding it down and constricting them like a snake almost, knowing that this is going to be over here. They have to clutch out this next round, making it to a 1-1 in map count for this series so far.
Yeah, and tell me, Nick, I need to know, do you believe in the 5-3 curse?
I do. I wholeheartedly do. I've seen it happen multiple times in the league, in the CDL, in this league, in, you know, other leagues I cash for. So I wholeheartedly believe in the 5-3 curse, and it is the offensive side of Sin Slayer going to be breaking out onto the A side.
Yeah, and they're just going to be playing this slow. They know they are 1 round away from winning this map, going tying it 1-1. They'll be trying to get this bomb down. Will be bomb on this A side. Will Epic try to get? He will be going for those wall bangs once again, but none will hit. So he didn't get that information, but now the bomb down. They know they are here, Cubes. Look at this spot. Just going to be playing Creddy. If anybody steps through, oh, and this might be the God flank. Able to spot one, but they spot his right back, who will get this kill. Cubes will go down. Big from the side of Dfuze. Exactly what you need to respond in this round. Epic Crazy going to hit this vault route, or that vent route, exactly what he loves, but that's going to be a 2-piece from the Slayers. Man, advantage, a 1v3, all up to Anarchy. Can you do it? Oh, and it's a 1v1. He's able to get 2. Can he find the third? He checks the wrong corner. 11 seconds, 10 seconds, you gotta go. You gotta find the kill. Anarchy goes down, and the Slayers go up 6-3. They take this map number 2. They answer 1-1 in this series.
Jeez.
And I mean, that was great out of the side of the Slayers. And now they have the bragging rights from that turned on kills. Nuz, if you would have came back from that 5-3, then you would have been able to say we sweep it under the rug, but they come out on top. We look at that scoreboard: 10-5 from Crazed, 10-4 from Cubes, 9-8 from Farmy. The Butcher, 2-7, doesn't matter. You get the dub, who cares? 10-7 from Nuz, though, the best on the other side. He was the difference maker for Dfuze that kept them in the match, but just not enough. I mean, if you're the side of the Sin Slayers, tell me, Nick, are you feeling good going into this map 3 now that you won an S&D, or since we're going back
For
to
sure,
a respawn?
for sure. It gives you a little more boost here going into the control, but again, we look at the first hardpoint, it was super close, and now we go into a kill mode game where you have to capture or get kills, and honestly, when 2 of your teammates are dropping 20 combined in the S&D, I think that's got to go in the favor of Sin Slayer here for sure in the control. I mean, they look like the more fry team off the rip, but it just unfortunately doesn't go their way in the hard point. So I am looking for them to bounce back in the control for sure.
Yeah, and let's go to that. Oh, we will go. Actually, we're going to go to a brief intermission, get us all figured out. We're going to grab some water, and then we will get back into this. But stay tuned as we go to the break. We'll be right back with more Call of Duty. Oh, okay. We'll just keep going then. All right, never mind. We are going to yap a little bit more, and then we'll go to that break. But my goodness, the side of the Sin Slayers, I mean, you played that really well. I would be a little worried since that respawn didn't go your way, but maybe just a little slow from them to start, not able to get the wheels turning quite as easily in that map.
And red
One,
card,
it's late.
we talk about red card all the time. It's just a grindy map, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. It's a grind out. It's a hard to flank. It's one of those maps where you see those score lines that are super, super close, and a team just loses by 20 points almost. And that happens. That happens to a lot of teams. It's not just, I cashed it for a series a couple days ago where a team goes down 2-0 in the beginning and comes back and wins all 3 of the maps to left up. So it can happen. They just start slow. Everybody starts slow a little bit. And for the side of Dfuze, unfortunately, this S&D, 3 of your players do not unfortunately have a good enough KD to, bounce you back. We are
Yeah,
going to
and
go
they
to that intermission for sure now.
Welcome back. We're gonna get into this map number 311, the series score. In case you missed it, the side of Dfuze Gaming Blue able to take that map 1 HP 250 to, I think it was like 210. Correct me if I'm wrong, Nick.
230. I think
230.
236.
Oh yeah, it was. It was very close. And then we go to that S&D back and forth early, and then the Sin Slayers, the frying power, the dominance came out to show. Let's go to that map set. We look at what's next. Control going to be that Vault Control map number 3. What do you like? What do you dislike? Tell me about it, Nick.
I mean, it has to be a good rotational battle. It's a defensive heavy map here for sure. So
Control map number 3. What do you like? What do you dislike? Tell me about it, Nick.
I mean, it has to be a good rotational battle. It's a defensive heavy map here for sure. So again, we look for both of these sides to fry early. If they do this so far, I think it's going to be for the beneficial side for which one is going to fry more. Who's going to be able to get those kills early? Who's going to be able to get on point? And what's going to happen here? That's really the question that's in everyone's mind for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely the question. And then if you're on that offensive side, it's going to be all about making sure you don't get in that spawn trap and trying to get to that art side for that B zone, trying to get that pressure put on. We'll see if they can do that. We'll see if they can come out on top. I mean, usually Vault, very mixy back and forth. I've seen so many 2-0s turn into a reverse sweep on this map. I love Vault Control. It's my favorite of the 3 control maps. So we're loading into this map number 3. Let's get underway. Kick us off, Nick. Get us ready to go.
All right, we're going to start here on the offensive side with Dfuze Gaming Blue. They do look to probably break out to this A site. They're going to get control of top halls first, or at least try to, as Sin Slayer is going to be breaking out as well. The dive out 2-point. It's going to go in favor of Nuss as he gets the first kill, but it's a 2-for-2 trade. Make that in favor of the side of Sin Slayers now. 1v1 on Hill, as the Hill does go for the capture of Dfuze Gaming. This does look good for their side as of now. Nobody in their spawn. They are controlling lives. They're up a couple here already. Make that 2 lives. Let's see what Sin Slayer can do here to try to break this hill, but I don't think it's going to happen. That's going to be a fast tick with 2 minutes on the time clock here. Going over to the B side, we have to watch it as Butcher is holding that big flank on the top art position.
Yeah, and that was great out of the side of Dfuze Gaming Blue. Able to take that A zone so quickly. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to play with. You already got Anarchy in this back spawn side, but everyone else down. So Anarchy's got to go huge here. Able to take down one. Now he's going to grab that AR. He should be able to cause some havoc, create some space. Be the harder zone. Hard to keep control of, but Anarchy, another big kill. Able to keep that top arc control. Now you just got to get players on the zone. You're getting the kills. Can you get there? There'll be some players from the Sin Slayers there, but Anarchy just cutting everyone down for now on that 4 spree. One more player, you take him out. You got to stack here if you are Dfuze. You got 3 players close. Anarchy still up top, able to be on that 5 spree. Final, just playing his life, my goodness, so well. Still a 2-stack Anarchy. Finding one more. Can he get it? Can he find that 6 spree? Playing his life. Will he just hop the zone? He will. And you're going to get this tick. You're going to get the zone. That's going to be a quick offense from the side of Dfuze Gaming Blue. And that was executed to perfection from that squad.
Definitely so. The perfection comes in here from the side of Anarchy as he is in this top R position, just making sure his team can get on Hill and controlling these spawners, making sure they're not getting any free time to Hill, making sure that they're spawning out here to that P4 side. It's just a better side here on the offense for Dfuze Gaming. For Sin Slayers, they look to bounce back in this one for sure.
Yeah, and everyone negative from that squad. And that was the defensive round. So if that's the case, it's going to look a little scary going on to this offense. Maybe both of these teams really like the offense for it. We'll see if they can come up big for it. Butcher going to be this top cat side looking for these kills. A nade down range, able to hit one right in the face. It will connect, no kill to show. Now going to send Farmy for the kill. He will get taken down though. You're on this A zone. You're collecting for now, but all the kills going Blue. You only got 1 player left. He will go down. So that's going to be back to the spawn, and Nuz already pushed up, putting you in that spawn trap.
Droopy, knowing that the knowledge is going to be coming out to this B side, these spawners are going to be closer to B. but it does look like a hit back to A. And now the feed is all going purple here, back and forth on this hill for control time. Make that going blue again, as Anarchy and Nuss combine for 2.
Got players on both zones. So, like, yeah, you got some presence on both sides. You're getting these kills. Great shots from Crazed. He's on that 3 spree. So now this is exactly how you want to start if you're the Slayers. You got presence on both. You should get that minute extension. Crazed will go down, but you got 2 minutes to work with to get this B zone and a 2 life advantage.
Does look to be broken back here. I do look for Dfuze Gaming Blue to try to slow it down a little bit, as this is a really fast pace that they're putting on the Sin Slayers, allowing them to get these kills fast and spawn them out in difficult positions. And now the tick's going in favor of Sin Slayers, and it's not going to happen as Sin Slayers take the offensive side as well. So we split offenses, no one winning the defensive side here on a defensive side heavy map. This looks to be broken wide open here.
Yeah, and that was a great response from the Sin Slayers Academy. They saw that great offense from Dfuze Gaming and said, let me show you how it's really done. End up just taking an offense right back, and that might have been even faster. 2 of the quickest offensive rounds I've seen on a Vault Control. Offense reigning supreme on this. I mean, usually not something you see for this game mode, but phenomenal from both. We'll see if that remains the case. Nuz going to be the front man towards this A zone. You will just send 3 towards it. Just stop for those nades. Make sure you don't get killed early from that. No kills in the feed yet, but Nuz able to take the first. Gonna be 2 down from each side. That's gonna be everyone down, actually, from that Sin Slayers Academy squad. A great start once again from Dfuze Gaming Blue. Gonna have a 3 stack on this A zone, and you already got 1 over to B. Playing phenomenally once again.
Definitely so, and this fast pick over to B, Nuz has control of it, even if these guys die on A, but they don't, as they get the A tick and 2:19 left with about a 4 life advantage here, as the corner check does not happen. But Nuz again getting these kills on the B zone, controlling time, as it's a 4 streak for him. He looks to control this for longer, as he knows one could be top art, and he absolutely beams him off the heady. More kills happening for Nuz. He can't unfortunately pick that one up, but the hill is going in favor of the side of Dfuze Gaming, and it's the Butcher coming in clutch on hill to get that kill back for his side. We talk about this team again. He is that guy that needs to start picking it up. He's more of the team caller. He needs to understand that this is the time where he needs to fry in this moment.
Going to be, they do have a semblance of control for just a second if you are the side of the Sin Slayers Academy, but you will have Droopy already so far pushed up. Gonna have to back up now. The kills going the way of Dfuze, though. That's going to be great shots from Nuz. A 2-piece from him before he falls. You got players on the zone. This could be the offense wrapped up. Farmy on the flank. What can you find? You gotta go. You gotta get the kills. He's able to get a 2-piece. He will go down, but Cubes comes in, cleans it up. That's going to be the Sin Slayers able to take everyone down. Back to spawn for Dfuze Gaming Blue. Just what you needed to stay alive. You still have a minute 35, though. A 7 life advantage for Dfuze Gaming Blue. You're gonna have to pull off something great from the side of the Sin Slayers if you want to win this defense.
It's definitely not looking in favor of them, but they keep on getting these kills in crucial moments, and this does look, oh, body shots coming in from Farmy, as he is down in lives, but this does look to be a little more inkling of control here for them, as Nuss with another, I don't think that was Nuss, that was actually Anarchy on the outside there with a big 2-piece, as he does finally get taken care of. Nuss picking one up into the vault position, and now we look for him to break out onto point, having 2 of the weapons in control. Now he's got an SMG and AR in hand, and it's going to be a 3-9 life advantage. This does look undoable here, but the kills are going in Purple's favor here in the Sin Slayer Academy side, as Nuss Anarchy picks up a big 2-piece, can't get the last one on Hill, and his teammate finishes it out for him. And that is going to be the round win here for Dfuze again on the offensive side.
Yeah, and that was the Sin Slayers. You got some control back for a second, so you don't lose that quite as fast. Dfuze, you still played that very well. You had the life advantage the whole way through. You're able to take another offense. So now you've got the defense, and I don't know if we get to this round 5. Let's say the Sin Slayer is able to take it. I don't know if anybody wants the defense for that round 5.
Yeah,
You want the
legitimately. I
offense
think
instead.
both these teams want offense at this point. It looks like that for sure. And this map being more defensively heavy, this is a completely flip of what we thought was going to happen here. Sin Slayer's not getting as many kills on the board. I look at Butcher; he's 6-12 currently. He's got to pick it up here if he wants to try to make an inkling of a break here, as the kills do go in favor of Sin Slayers to start us off. That's going to be a 3 dead here for them, as they have 3 people capturing this 8 point as well.
Early time going purple once again. Offense reigning supreme. Butcher able to get 1, but that's going to be Anarchy here. But so huge for this squad. That's going to be 3 down in the feed. Farmy running this flank. Should be able to get a free 1. Can he find the second? He will not. He will go down. Everyone back to the spawn for Sin Slayers Academy. How do they elect to break this? Gonna send 1 that B zone. 3 towards this A side. Just looking to find some early kills. The Butcher able to get 1 more, so that he's going to go up to 9-13. He's starting to come alive here. That's going to be a team nade from Anarchy. Not what you want to see. You do have that player on the B zone go down. The Butcher looking to get pushed up. Able to find 1 more before he falls. No, able to play his life. He's going to hop on this zone. Can he get 1 more? Great shot from the Butcher on a 3 spree. Looking to continue, but he will fall. You're so close to this A zone. You just need 1 more second in order to secure it. You're so close. You won't be able to find it, though. That's going to be the kills going the way of Dfuze. Army, the last one here. He will fall. Nuz able to take him down. Everyone's just vying for this A zone, flying at it. Trades back and forth. A big 2-piece from Cubes. And that's going to be the minute extension, a minute 42 to play with. And you got a 6 life advantage if you are the Sin Slayers.
For Dfuze Gaming, like I said in the first one, this has to be a slowdown here. They need to try to take these fights together, and they really are trying to push out the pace. And that's going to be a big 3-piece here from Anarchy, pushing him to 20-15, as he does look to try to get these lives in control for his team. He's going to start farming in the spawn as he picks up another one. Do look for him to get active into this front site, as it is going to go their way, as they do control the pace. They're only down 2 lives here now.
It looked so good for the side of Sin Slayers Academy. Now looking a little scary. That life count, only 1 advantage going their way. That will make it 2 down in the feed for Dfuze. Anarchy going to be here, the menace, but he goes down. Nuz goes down. That's all 4 down. You just got to stack the point if you are the Slayers. Going to be putting some shots down range, just keeping them back. Craze able to find 1, and that's going to be the round. Round 5 guaranteed. Just what we want to see as casters and as fans. You love to see it go the distance. And offense. Once again, 4 offenses in a row. Anybody who gets defense here is going, dang it, man, we outslayed. But I think it's going to go the way of Dfuze Gaming for the defense, because they've been outslaying this Sin Slayer squad.
Yeah, it is. I think it is. Unfortunately, gonna go be a defensive side for them. They have to start pushing this 8 point together. They were a little bit at the beginning, and that's why they got the breaks. And unfortunately, the 1v1 chows don't go in their favor. They need to start pushing this out as a team, 2v2, 2v1 chows, and making this a little more interesting, as it is Sin Slayers going to be on the defensive side here.
Maybe they did outslay. I mean, you look at the kill column, and nobody seems like they are higher. Everyone worse, but they get the defense instead. So we'll be 2 in the feed, so a better start from the side of the Sin Slayers. Crazed will go down, though. So now they have a person on that B zone. That going to be Nuz. He is looking to get taken care of, playing his life for now. Anarchy going to be pushing this A side, and Nuz comes up with a big one towards that B zone. Anarchy able to take out 1 as well. So now they've got control of both sides. It's going to be 3 stack on this A zone. Nuz able to find 1 more as well. And the offense looking to fly once again, looking to be the powerhouse. Dfuze, you got gifted with this offense. Looking like you're going to take advantage of it.
Definitely taking advantage of it so far, as it does not go, the tick does not go in favor of them onto the A side. But now they know these players are going to be pushing through the mid door P3 position, as they do try to find more kills onto Hill. And unfortunately, it is Sin Slayers Academy controlling this B point now. It is going to be the kills going in favor of them, as 3 big in the feed, 2 for Cubes, as he's on a 3 streak, pushing his kills to 20 and 22 here. As this 8 point looks to be opened up again, it's Craze just holding down aim with the AR as he picks up another big 2-piece, and he can't go the way of the Butcher up top, as it is going back and forth. We do look for this team to hop onto hills. You have to win it on picks here, as they are 2 life advantage up. Make that 3 life advantage up, as it is going back and forth again on hill. It is very, very hard to control and see for what is going to happen in the future plannings of these teams.
Yeah, and this has been probably the best defense we've seen so far out of either squad. You do get that minute extension, you do have a 1 life advantage, but it's being cut down so fast. You only have 2 feet left. He's gonna get some shots in, but traded immediately. So now everyone back. You gotta find a way to push through this. How do you elect to hit this? Going to be that cat side early. It looks like they're gonna just play through the A zone. Farmy going to take him down though. He's able to get a 2-piece. Craze going to be here for the help. Craze gets 1. So now a 3 life advantage for the Slayers. Now you just gotta worry about numbers. 64 Nuz, he goes down. Everyone back to the spawn. Epic Crazy able to take out 1 player, putting you in that spawn trap. So you get a little bit of that pressure back. That's 3 down in the feed though. Now it's all up to number 6 Cubes. You gotta go huge. You gotta play your life. He's able to find 1. Can he find a second Cubes? A big 2-piece. He's on that 3 spree. And that's going to be Farmy falling as well. Nuz going huge on the other side. 6 plays 7. Who will get these kills? It's back and forth. The Slayers out on top early. 5 plays 7. Epic Crazy able to get a free 1. No respawns remaining for the Slayers. Will they be able to come out on top? This is back and forth. You're pushed back to your spawn, and the side of Dfuze already on that zone.
It is unfortunate here for Sin Slayers as they drop another life. Now it's a 4v3. This has to be a slowed down S&D round for them, as it's now a 4v2. Make that 3v2 as Cubes picks up a crucial one in the middle of map. He's trying to find these players on hill. He finds 1. Can he find another one? He does! As Cubes picks it up, it's a 1v1 for the map here. As we hop onto Nuss's POV, he has been that immovable object here on the B site, as he does look for the tick. It's a 1v1 again, as he does take it. Dfuze Gaming taking it on the offensive side. We see a straight 4 offensive wins. Make that 5-3 for the side of Dfuze Gaming. I do believe if Sin Slayers have that offensive side, they win that as well. So we would have seen a very, very, very highly contested points back and forth either way. And it comes down to a 1v1. When have you ever heard that in a control map?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't happen very often, but it always makes for a spectacular show. Cubes going insane and to get those 3 kills, and then he can't finish that 1v1 AR versus the SMG. Nuz, very patient, very smart, knows that he's got to push back to it. You're already close to capturing that zone. He doesn't have any time to think. So you just end up ironing down. You just hold down that site. You get the kill. You come out on top. The side of Dfuze Gaming Blue going to go up 2-1 in this series, but not easily by any means. This has been an absolute brawl back and forth. I mean,
Definitely. I think we're going to see a brawl here on the next map as well. We have a Vault Hardpoint now, and it goes back to the same map, same mode that we saw in the first one, where it was super highly contested and close back and forth. I think we definitely see this one pushing the distance. Not very I don't know. I don't know anymore, man. It's been so close to even call here. But I do think Dfuze has the better edge on the respawn game mode as of now. You know, they do look better in it, but we need the side of Sin Slayers to take one of these if we want to push this series to a map 7.
Yeah, and the side of the Sin Slayers looking like they're S&D stars, but you gotta win respawns, like you said, in order to take this series. Gonna be down that 2-1. We'll go to that map set just to look at what we have. Should be that Vault HP, like you said, and then a Hasi S&D, that map number 5. Double dose there with a Hasi control after that. So you gotta find a way to push this further if you are the side of the Sin Slayers. You need to win this one. The slaying not coming in. The Butcher really slow from that side. We look at his stat line at 16 and 25. He was worse to start, but started to pick it up towards the middle and then fell back off at the end. The rest of the side of the Sin Slayers barely even. 28 and 27, 27, 29, 27, 26. I mean, nobody going too crazy. Just that one falling very negative. And then from the side of Dfuze Gaming, everybody basically the same way. You're just above positive. Nobody really outslaying anybody by a large margin. It's just you're having one player that's underperforming, and that's really holding you back here. So the Butcher, you got to find a way to get moving in this series.
Definitely, and we look at him for this next map as well to start moving. This has to be a bounce back one for him. He has to start getting these layouts, and if it doesn't work out, it's wraps. I do believe it's another one for Dfuze Gaming, and then they chain this into an S&D round, S&D map win as well. So we are going to be hopping into this one as quick as possible to keep these players warm, keep their gunnies warm as well. So just give us a couple minutes as we do wait for the map to flip over.
Yeah, and that's the vault HP. I mean, you're gonna have to rotate early. We'll see who can do the better of that. P2, one of those that you got to make sure you have those rotations for. I mean, it's just so hard to break through that pool side. Then you got to go through mid. It just takes so much time. And then you go over to like a P3, P4. You got to rotate as P3 pops for P4. You got to get that top arc control. So hard to break that once it happens. And if you can hold down a P3 to P4 rotation, you're going to be feeling great on a vault HP. That's the keys to success. I mean, P2, P4, your money hills for this.
Yep.
So
Definitely. Even if they, like we saw in the first one, red card, P1 being more of a mixy hill for both teams, and then you see Dfuze just control it for a whole 50. And that's really what's going to come down this. Which hills can you control that aren't usually hills that are going to be money hills? Like, what hills can you control? Like, I'm looking at this P1, this P3, this P2, definitely for sure, and the P3, like you said. Those are the money hills, but I'm also looking specifically for these ones that aren't money hills and see how these teams hold them down.
yeah, and that's what, like you said, Dfuze able to be so well on those normally mixy hills, able to collect so much time on those P1s. We'll see if they can do that same thing here, collect some P1 time. I've seen P3 be one of those like sleeper hills for a lot of teams, but we are getting into this map number 421, the side of Dfuze Gaming Blue. In case you missed it, make sure you tune in for this one. Should be another banger. The Butcher going to be this top cat side, looking for some kills, a nade down range, not gonna find anything. Butcher will go down, and a quick trade will be apparent from Farmy. Farmy traded immediately, back and forth, the pinstripe kill feed. Gray's going to be by this time, nobody able to collect for now. Anarchy able to get 1 second consolation prize as he goes down, but that's gonna be 2 down in the feed. Dfuze Gaming going to be able to hop on, dominating these P1s once again.
And it looks like they have P2 control. There's not really a breakout happening here for the pressure from Sin Slayer. And unfortunately, like I said, this is actually three dead here for Sin Slayer as they do progress up the front of hill. But Droopy spawns, gets a gifted spawn right in front of him as the player is behind him on the flank. This does look to be a mixy hill for P2 as well. They're trying to break this out. And Droopy picking up another big kill into the back of sight as he's holding down spawns for his team. He knows these spawns have to be this side, or unfortunately, he's going to get spawned out, and it's not going to be time in favor of them. As if time does finally pop in favor of Dfuze Gaming Blue, he's making sure that this player isn't playing top ammo, trying to jump out at him. And unfortunately, he gives it up as there is a player now in his backline. He has to take care of this. And he does pick up that kill, and it is going their way. This hill is popping their favor. Again, we looked at the P1s. This was the thing that they needed to control. They get good time there. They chain it to P2, and now they have to start on the rotations to P3. This is a money hill, and it can be, like you said, a very, very sleeper hill for these teams either side.
Yeah, and Droopy, 8-0 start from that man. Looking to be a star in this HP once again. Played very well in that map number 1. The Epic Crazy will break into this time, but early rotations for that P3, P4 spawn going to be the way the Sin Slayers. You got to worry about number 6 here, though. Anarchy on that top art side. Can he find the kill? He will not. That's going to be, I think that's Farmy coming out on top up there. So that's going to be big from the Slayers, but that's going to be number 8. That was Nuz all the way in the back. He gets taken care of. Time going purple. Back and forth. Farmy looking for these kills. He will go down. Everyone going to be here for Dfuze Gaming Blue. They'll hop on that P3 early time. We talked about it so much. They are so good at collecting these scrappy hills. Looking to do it once again as they find 3 in the feed. They're going to hop on, keep collecting the Butcher. The last one here, and look at this. You spawn out. The Butcher going to get that comm come in, but too little, too late. He will go down now. You lost P3 time, and you don't have these rotations. A nightmare situation if you are the Sin Slayers Academy.
Definitely a nightmare situation. This fight right here matters the most on this truck in the back on the side of point. This fight matters more than anything for Sin Slayers. They need to have this fight win as two go down in the feed. Make that not a kill for Epic Crazy Guy as Droopy gets his trade and Nuss trades out too. But there is still one player in the back of spawn here in Cubes as he can't get the second one. Nuss, he picks up Nuss but can't get the second one. 2 kills go into the favor of the side of Sin Slayers Academy. They do have the back spawns, it does look like, as they are trying to control it more and more as they re-break this hill. They have a good break onto P4. They still have about 30 seconds here left on this hill. Looking for a good time as they need this time here more than anything.
They played that break so well. They push to the back. They're able to find some early kills. They get there. They sit down. They wait for both players to be ready to chow. Dfuze even spawns back there. And then they both double chow. They get both kills. Nobody falls. Then they go and they hit the time all together. Break in. They're able to collect all of the end of this P4 time. Perfection from Sin Slayers on that break. Looking to continue here on this P1 Cubes. A 2-piece SMG. Pistol in his hand, doesn't matter. Time going white early for this P1. The first set of rotations favoring the side of Dfuze by about 30. See if the side of the Slayers can fix that in this second set. Cube's gonna be this top cat side, my goodness. Looking for these kills, just playing his life for now. Farmy gonna hop on, not gonna be able to spot this player. Nuz able to get a big 2-piece. Just playing your credit corners will do you so well. Nuz showing you firsthand why. We look at Droopy. I talked about how he was 8-0 early. Look at him now. He's 20-9 for this squad. He is absolutely frying. He is going off. He is the star on this squad so far. Nuz able to take down, I believe that was Cubes. Nuz finally going to fall, and that's going to be everyone towards that spawn side if you are Dfuze Gaming Blue. So you got these early rotations for P2. One of the first times you've had it, or one of the first times you've had it if you are Sin Slayers Academy, excuse me. So looking to hold it, but there's going to be players here from Dfuze early.
As it looks like Anarchy and Droopy are just slaying out in this map. Consistently heavy on the back push here. As you look at it, the 2 AR players here for the side of Dfuze Gaming, in Droopy and Nuss, holding down the rotations better than the side of Sin Slayers Academy. And now it's Anarchy trying to control more of this hill, allowed to be a little bit more of a Slayer as the spawn up does come up for Epic Crazy Guy. He's going to hold the hill. Anarchy can't unfortunately get that kill as it is still ticking in favor of Dfuze Blue Gaming. Dfuze Gaming Blue, as you do look for more kills into the back for the sides of Sin Slayers Academy. They flip the script here as they do break, but again, it is still in favor. The Butcher already rotated to that P3 position, knowing that these P4s are going to matter again. Let's see how Dfuze decides to break here.
P3 very good out of the side of the Dfuze Academy, or Dfuze Gaming Blue, my goodness. Able to collect a lot of this P3 the last time. We'll see if that's still the case. They were able to fix those spawns as well. Looking to do it once again. Nuz able to find the first kill in this. Time going purple for just a second. Now going to be number 2. He goes huge. That's the Butcher. Some big kills in that top art side. You secure those spawns. Who is this? Not able to be found out. That was Nuz, and he will finally go down. Time going purple. You have these rotations. You gotta find this player in Droopy. Rotating behind you, though. The Butcher looking for him. Good job to spot him out. That was crazy. Great kill from him. You're collecting all of this time. Exactly what you need if you want to get back into this. You're just finding the kills and holding down those spawns at the same time. It's a 2-front battle. You're playing it very well. Cube's able to get that one. Hop on it once again. Going to be the last 10 seconds. Going white, maybe blue for a second, but your setup, if you're the Sin Slayers, you weren't able to hold the last money hill in P2. You got broken so easily. Let's see if they can hold the P4.
Let's see what they decide to do here as they have one top who gets absolutely beamed by Droopy. Just absolutely ripped out of that heady. And now they have a little bit more control. And Droopy rips another one off of a top heady. He's trying to slide out for a pistol chow. Can't get that kill, unfortunately. But look at Anarchy. He is in the back of spawn, getting kills in your spawn up. And now he has control of it. Now they know that the only players close are going to be the ones inside of hill. They do look to break this. And again, he gets another kill in the back. Anarchy controlling this from the back. And more happens for him again. He's currently pushing his lead to 18 and 15. But it's Droopy I look at that is controlling these rotations for this team so far. As Nuss is 20 and 19. But Droopy 24 and 19. Both ARs having a great start here.
I love that out of Anarchy, what he played there for that P4. Oh, that was an assassination from Nuz there. But that P4, he goes to the back, he's able to find one, he sits down, plays his life so well, able to allow his squad to come up, and then he gets one for free from playing Freddy. Nuz, oh my goodness, Nuz on a 6 spree, looking for one more. He is dipping and diving, got the pistol out. Can he find the kill? He's gonna be looking for it. Shots down range, nothing to show quite yet, just back and forth, nobody able to land anything. And Nuz gonna come out on top on the 7th spree. Time going blue as well. You've amassed the 200-point mark. You're at 209 for the side of Dfuze. You only need 41 more seconds. Make it 40. That will be some players from the Sin Slayers here. Going to be all up to number 2, the Butcher. What can you find? Going to be Epic Crazy versus the Butcher, and Epic comes out on top. You do have the rotations if you're the Slayers, but there's 10 seconds left, but a consolation prize. You're down 100 going into this third set of rotations, this third P2.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this has not been a very good map for Sin Slayers. They are not rotating very well at all, and this is the only time they get this P2 control is if they have the spawn up for it. Epic Crazy Guy can't get that kill, but his teammate trades it out as a 2-for-2 trade does happen across the map. And Farmy spawning in the front side as Droopy holding this back position, currently 30 and 21. He gets chowed by 2, and they take care of him. And unfortunately, this kill is still not in favor of Dfuze Gaming, as it is Craze doing a little dirty work here as well. Or getting it done to him.
Yeah, Crazy getting assassinated there. Not what you want to see this side of Dfuze Gaming feeling so good. You haven't won this yet, though. Sin Slayers, you still got a chance. You make a good P3 to P4, and you can still be all right. Will be time going white. Dfuze Gaming going to be able to collect all of this old time. They'll be all the way up to 240. You're going to have to play absolutely perfect if you are the side of the Sin Slayers, if you want to come back in this. I've seen it happen before. It's just a tall task. Epic Crazy looking for the first kill. Not able to find it, but the trade or the help was there to find it instead. Now, time going white, just vying for position. Epic Crazy able to get that kill with the pistol. Nuz finds one. That's going to be 2 down in the feed, though, for both sides. Now, you only need 8 seconds if you are the side of Dfuze Gaming. You got this on to P4. You should be feeling great. Time going to be going purple. Sin Slayers on top of it. How long can you hold out? How long can you play this? Going to be 3 down in the feed. All up to Craze. Craze pushed up. He's going to be known now. He gets taken down. You gotta fly if you are the Slayers. 4 seconds needed. 3, 2. Oh, they finally hop on. That's going to be cleared out once again. 1 second. It's all down to this. How long can you play your life? He gets taken down, though. So you just need to hop on. You gotta make sure they can't touch, but they will get the time. Epic Crazy hops on. Dfuze Gaming take this map 250-169, and they will go up 3-1 in this series.
And it's Epic Crazy Guy, you know, not getting a lot of kills here, but he has the majority of the time here for Dfuze Gaming Blue. And it looked like a good one for them as they get the rotations down. Their ARs absolutely frying in this one. Nuz going nuclear, Droopy going nuclear in this one. So it just helps them out when their rotational guys are absolutely frying, that their SMGs do not have to do very much work here.
I don't know what they had for dinner, but it seems like they had some Wheaties or something, because they are absolutely beaming. 33 and 24 from Nuz, 32 and 24 from Droopy, 28 and 22 from Anarchy. Epic Crazy, 15 and 23, but 2 minutes on the hill. On the other side, Crazed, 30 and 26, the only one positive. Everyone else negative. Farmy, the closest next at 25 and 28. The other two, 19 kills, 25 and 29 deaths, respectively. I mean, you just gotta, I don't know, you're just getting outslayed here. So, you got to find a way to win. S&D was where you were able to find the map win that you currently have in that map number 2. If we can go to that map set, we'll see that this Hacienda is going to be that map number 5, and it is desperation time for the side of the Sin Slayers Academy. I mean, you see it there. Hacienda going to be coming at you twice. You control, the S&D and control were your best 2 so far. HPs, you can't hold on. So, I mean, you think they got a chance to start bringing this back in this series, Nick?
Well, this does favor them a little bit more. We got 2 S&Ds left and a control. If they can sneak away the S&D and the control, I think this does look to be going the favor of Sin Slayers. They've looked better in the S&Ds. They've played more as a team, and unfortunately, you know, not getting the kills and control, not getting the time there. If they had the offensive side, I do believe they win that control as well. So it's just they have to win this S&D. This S&D matters more than this S&D matters more than anything. This decides the whole series. Either it's over here or we're going the distance, I believe.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I think if the side of the Sin Slayers can win this S&D, I think we can go the distance. I think it'll look great for them. Like you said, the latter half of this series really favors them, and those S&Ds and controls, the HPs, definitely Dfuze Gaming's their strong suit. So you don't want to drop here. You don't want to lose 4-1 in the grand finals. What are they playing for though? The prize pool, $480. First place, 336 of it. Second place, 144. So that's a big jump there. You're going to lose a lot of money here if you fall out. You definitely don't want to do that. You really want to come out on top. We'll see if they can do that. But I mean, what's the keys to success here in this Hasi S&D? What do you think they need to do in order to bounce back here, Nick?
They need to take rounds fast, because the unfortunate part here was the question was they were having back and forth in that first S&D. They need to take these rounds decisively and take them fast, because that's really what's going to matter. Can Sin snowball this in their favor? If they can, then we bounce back into that control, and they have a little more, you know, gusto going into, oh, we can do this, guys. You know, we got this. We got this. We got this. We need to push it to this S&D. And if they do so, I just think that they're a team that's played more cohesively as a team in the S&Ds, and that's what has got them here so far.
I think you need to have another just pop-off game like you had the last S&D if you are if you are Cubes and Crazed from the Slayers, from Sin Slayer Academy, I should say, because they went absolutely brazy for the squad. I mean, even Farmy played it really well. The Butcher has been slow throughout the whole series, so you need those three players to just go berserk once again if you want to come out on top in this S&D. And it's really, Hacienda S&D really favors the SMGs here. So you're going to be looking at players like Craze to come out on top. You're going to have to make sure you tame Anarchy. He's been just dipping and diving, absolutely deleting players. So we'll see whose SMGs are better here. That's going to decide this map, in my opinion. But we are getting into it. Map number 5 underway. Your life on the line, Sin Slayers Academy. How do they hit this, Nick? Tell me.
They have to know the control that is going to be coming out to the B side. They only have one player here, so unfortunately, this is going to be a hard retake as they already go down 3-4. Make that 3-3 now as the Craze does pick up one in the middle hall position. This bomb is going to finally go down, but they do have control of top office. You do look for these players to try to play something cruddy as Nuss. We look at his POV. He's playing the deep flank, making sure that Cubes does not try to flank out. He knows that the players could be hitting out into this rotation. He's just waiting for this player to pop up. He knows that this timing is everything. As the check doesn't come in the favor of Cubes, Nuss takes that 1v1. Now this is a little harder here for their side as Butcher picks up 2. Absolutely beauty there as he picks up. He's now left in the 1v1. Here we go. And the Butcher takes it. Does he have time though?
No. So close. You were so close if you were the side of the Sin Slayers. You got the kills. You just needed to chow out a little bit sooner, and then you could have hopped on that bomb. I mean, great job by Dfuze, just making sure they played it for long enough. Just barely, though. Got a little scary there if you were Dfuze, but you're able to come out on top. You're continuing that momentum into this S&D. We'll see if they can win the defense now. The Butcher. We've talked about how slow he's been. He's on a 3 spree right now. Looking to show out for his squad in this S&D. Looking to bounce back. Show him that he is worth his weight in gold. We'll see if he can do that. Going to be a B hit from the side of the Sin Slayers as well. Looks like going to be a 2-2 split just about. You got players this top open and closed side halls as well. Just getting so pushed up. Is Farmy able to find the first one? Man advantage. Epic Crazy going to be over towards this B zone. Looking to play spoiler. That is number 2. Will he be able to find that kill through the slats in the bottom? He's going to get some shots on, won't be able to find it. That's all right, he's just gonna back up. So still the man advantage going to be the way of Sin Slayers, and a great flank from Farmy, going to get some shots on, and able to get the kill. 2 in the feed from Farmy so far in this round number 2. Anarchy just playing this ready corner, and that's gonna be a free one for Crazed. 11 HP, looking for more. Can you find it? A 1v4 situation for Nuz. Nuz able to find the first. What else can you find? You only got 18 seconds. You gotta hit the go button if you want to win this round, but I think he's just gonna sit here, play his life, make sure he doesn't give it up for the free. He knows the round is lost. So that's going to be the side. Oh, Nuz able to find one more on a 2 spree going into this next round, but that will be the side of the Sin Slayers taking this round 2, evening it up 1-1.
Again, we talked about the first map. These teams are just still jostling for position on this map. They haven't seen each other play very much on it, so they want to know how these teams, how the takes are going to be, how the retakes are going to be even. So look for this to be a little more even through the beginning, but once one team figures the other one out, it could switch to the other side. Just be prepared now.
See how they elect to hit it this time. Worked very well for them to go B the last time. Looking like it might be an A push, though. Nuz going to be this top close step side. Just some shots down to make them back up. Going to be looking for that quick flank from Farmy. They know he loves to hit it. And look at it. He's going to pick it up. Will he be able to find the kill, though? No, Farmy able to take down Nuz in the first blood. So that's going to be man advantage. Great shots from Farmy, knowing that Nuz likes to play those cruddy corners. So now you've got the bomb down. You got 36 seconds to play for. Droopy on the turn, gets taken down once again. Was that Farmy again? A 2 spree for him. Epic Crazy. Both of these players, this bottom U side. Anarchy able to take down Craze. I think he hopped the bomb for a second. I don't know why. You thought you had enough position. Going to be a 3 plays 2. Epic Crazy, this top secret side. You checked the wrong one. Going to be a 2v1 now. All up to the Butcher. He goes down. And what looked so good for Sin Slayers, you had a 2-man advantage. You drop down, you lose all 4 lives. You gotta win that one.
Definitely, that has to be a round win here for them, as they lose it in the 2v3.
Farmy went huge for you. He was able to get those first 2 kills on the round, and then just squandered it. He falls first, I'm pretty sure, for that 3rd one, and then he just can't get the kill, and then everyone else just falls down, not able to find anything. You only get 1 trade, and then Dfuze able to go up 2-1.
As we look at this breakout here, though, Sin Slayer electing to go to the B side again. It's going to be a fast hit out for the side of Dfuze as well, as they spot out 1-for-1 trades do happen, as Droopy does pick up 1, but it gets instantly traded here. They know more players are here, as Crazed picks up Nus again.
4 gonna be spoiler.
As he gets the bomb planter here, an Epic Crazy guy. More kills. Anarchy getting another one, as Epic Crazy guy finishes it off, and it goes in the favor of Dfuze Gaming. Back in their favor again. It's 3-1 now. They are looking to run away with this one.
So well timed by the Dfuze Gaming squad. Epic Crazy just gets up to this boat side steps, just waits for that number 4 player. Anarchy, I believe, is who it was, waiting for him to flank. As soon as he flanks, Anarchy able to find one. It gets all of Sin Slayers to turn, the last 2 players, and then Epic Crazy strikes, able to find the rest of the kills. Just very great, just great teamwork from this Dfuze Gaming squad. They knew exactly how they wanted to play it. They execute it to perfection, able to take another man down situation. Now they're on the offense, going this B side once again. Looking like there's going to be some players here. That is Farmy, number 6, able to find 1. Can Farmy go huge once again? But Anarchy going to be flying in, trying to get the flank. Doesn't matter. Epic Crazy able to come out on top. Anarchy, some shots down range. Going to make the side of the Slayers back up. Can they get the bomb down? That's the real question. Should be for free here. Nuz able to find the Butcher as well. Going to be a man up advantage for the side of Dfuze Gaming Blue. Exactly what you want. And Nuz, the hip fire is in. Going to be a 1v3 situation for Crazed. You gotta go huge here. You can't lose another round. Can you find something magical? Can you do something phenomenal? Anarchy just gonna be playing this corner. It's looking like you're gonna get picked for the free. We'll see if he can spot him, though. We'll be able to spot 1. That'll be Epic Crazy going down. Will he check his corner? He will. Great job to check it, but he can't find the kill. Anarchy, better shots wins the round for Dfuze Gaming Blue. Going to go up 4-1, and it is now officially desperation time for the Sin Slayers Academy. You gotta start fighting back. You gotta win some rounds here, or your series, your season is done.
For sure. This is not how you want to wrap your undefeated streak in the winners going into it at all. This is not how you want to wrap your season up. Losing in a decider map here to push us even further. We want to see more here, but Cubes currently 0-4. We're going to stay on his POV as he is on Donut Watch. As they do look to break out to this A side, it is going to be a little bit of a slower break as Crazed and Farmy combine for a two-piece. Cubes is going to be going for that plant, but he gets instantly checked. Unfortunately, the person that checks him does get his life taken. It is Epic Crazy Guy. But the Butcher gets picked up by Droopy, and the bomb's still not down here for the side of Sin Slayers. This could be a round that Droopy clutches up for his team. Look for him to do so. And as we watch his POV, he's trying to break out into this B side. He knows bomb's down A, but he doesn't want to play it too slow. He wants these players to split up. He wants them to think that he's somewhere that he's not, that he can try to get this play going. As we do not know which angle he's going to try to take up. The players here are a little split up. I do believe he gets a spot out onto that player on top plat. As he does pick it up, it's Farmy. Now Droopy left in the 1v1, but does he have time for this? He needs to start challing now. This has to be a chal out of him for sure, as he does spot him out, but this time is going to elapse and not go in his favor. Sin Slayer does win that round on kills as well, now pushing it 4-2.
Exactly what you needed out of a response. You were able to get the early kills and finally able to win a man-up situation. You still got picked way too easily. You let Droopy have a glimpse of hope there. I mean, it should have just been trades. You got to plant safe. You know where your boys are. They're that top secret side. You got somebody to back well. Just plant it safe. You don't want to be laying out, let a player over at 10 pick you off the bomb. I mean, you got to play a little bit cleaner, but that's all right. You won the round anyways. We'll see if they can win another one. Bring it closer back to even. Going to be the patented B zone push from the side of Dfuze Gaming Blue. They're going to be here so early. Going to be all up to one. That was Farmy. He will go down. So now going to be Bomb going down early. Look at Nuz. Always playing these creddy corners. Always so far back. Going to get that information out to his team. And so he's going to be playing for this back position. He will be able to take out Cubes. So now we go towards that zone. That's going to be Craze going down all up to the Butcher. Butcher finds one. Finds a second, but a nade at his feet will take him down. And we are now at map point for the side of Dfuze Gaming Blue at series point for them. They are looking to close it out here. We thought that Sin Slayers would have the advantage in the S&D, but Dfuze Gaming playing so well in this hacienda.
And you got to look at the side of Sin Slayers here. Cubes, he is still on a donut here, not getting a kill here in 7 rounds. He is unfortunately killless. We need to stay on his POV as he does not need to finish here on a donut. We do look for him to do something here in this map, as he does have Bomb on his back again, looking to head out to this A side as trophies do go out. There does look to be more players trying to pressure this play to happen. He needs this to be clear before he can plant. He did not clear it in the last one, and that's what allowed Dfuze Gaming to maybe clutch that up. They are all going to be on this B site, not knowing that this bomb is going to be going down. They have to rotate quick as Droopy and Anarchy are already top white as Nuss picks up one. Now it is left in the 3v4, not favoring Sin Slayers, but they do have bomb down. They need to try to control this as Craze picks up a crazy one onto Epic Crazy Guy. Droopy looking for this guy in back 10. He spots him out, gets the kill. And now it is left into 1 in Cubes. Can he get it? As he does pick up 1. He still has 2 to deal with as he's finally taken down. And that's going to be map win here and the series win for Dfuze Gaming. Let's hear it for him. They take the chip finally from the loser side, showing us what grinding actually means. Taking this all the way from losers round 2 to the position that they are in now.
down to that losers bracket in that losers round 3. They lost a 3-2 game. Then from there on, they have just torched the competition. Dfuze Gaming Blue 3-0, 3-0, 3-1, and now this time a 4-1 in the series. They deserve this through and through, tried and tested. Absolutely phenomenal from that squad. Players like Anarchy and Droopy showing up huge for that Dfuze Gaming Blue side. If you're the side of the Sin Slayers Academy, I mean, you played well. Great job on your season. You still got second place. You're a force to be reckoned with, but Dfuze Gaming Blue just too much to handle. They will be our grand champions for this Group C bracket for the Elite Warfare Gaming League. What do you think about it, Nick? Tell me.
I mean, I've been casting these guys for a while now, and it's really good to see them come back from the losers bracket and grind it all the way back to where we're at now. And it is honestly one of those things where we just have to, look for what is the best, who is the, MVP for this team. And it's really hard to decide here because every player on this team having moments in these maps allows them to win these games. They don't look at one person to, do all of the work or to get all of the kills, and that's really realistically what allows them to win these maps. In the close one, as we talk about map 1, the hard point, it was very, very close back and forth. We go to that second hard point, and it just doesn't go in favor of Sin Slayer, absolutely getting stomped in that one. And it's just more of the team play looking better for their side.
Yeah, and congratulations to the side of Dfuze Gaming. You come out with $336 in your pocket. 144 going to go to that Sin Slayers Academy squad. That was great from both. We thank you for having us. I mean, if you had to pick an MVP, who do you pick here? You got to pick one from the side of Dfuze Gaming. Who's your MVP here, Nick?
It's definitely got to be my boy Droopy or Nuss, because those two ARs just absolutely frying. Definitely, probably Nuss, as we look at some of his highlights from the game. Absolutely controlling with both the SMG and the AR, getting a lot of kills in this first hard point, getting a lot of kills in the second one as well. He controlled a lot of the space for his team, and I think he has to be the MVP for me. Definitely Nuss.
I was actually going to go with the same one. I talked about Anarchy and Droopy being so great, but Nuz in those S&Ds, always watching those flanks, making sure his squad is never surprised, coming up big on those backside kills, and then on these HPs, he was keeping up in the frying department, so he was able to play well across all 3 game modes, never really slowed down. The caster MVP going to be Nuz for Dfuze Gaming Blue from us. But you got anything else to say before we close this out, Nick?
Thank you for allowing us to do this, always to the EWG, league, allowing COD players to have a place to play, allowing casters to be able to do this as well. This is what we love, so we appreciate you guys as well.
Going to be it from us. I am Deform. With me, my co-caster, going to be Nick, and our production Spirometry. This the Elite Warfare Gaming League, the Group C bracket, the champions. Going to be the Dfuze Gaming Blue squad. Thank you for having us. That's going to be everything. You have yourselves a great night, a great rest of your week. Make sure you tune in for the next season of the Elite Warfare Gaming League.